Mark Hamill is interested in reprising Luke Skywalker in Star Wars Episode IX, but knows that decision is ultimately up to J.J.Abrams.I in The Last Jedi. The character died as the hero of the galaxy, and audiences knew him to be sacrificing his life so the Resistance could escape and fight another day. Luke became one with the Force at peace, reigniting the spark of hope in what could be his greatest victory. Just because Luke is no longer physically alive, it doesn't mean his time in the sequel trilogy is definitively over. As many fans know, Force ghosts are one of the most common Star Wars tropes, and it's entirely possible Luke returns for the grand finale in this capacity. Obviously, it all depends on what J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio came up with for their story, but Hamill is more than game to come back for another round. Related, Luke's death was better than Han's while at the Dublin St.Patrick's Day parade. The actor spoke with ABC's Clayton Sandell, had tipped making Star Wars, and was asked about a potential role in Episode IX. Hamill joked that Sandell should put in a good word to Abrams. Sandell also mentioned in a separate interview, Hamill stated that if he was asked to come back, he would. It's heartwarming for fans to see Hamill say, "If you can't have fun making a Star Wars movie, you have serious problems." It's no secret the actor had issues with the way Last Jedi writer-director Rian Johnson portrayed the character, but he later expressed regret for sharing those concerns publicly and called last year's blockbuster a great film. Just looking at some of the Episode VIII behind-the-scenes clips, Hamill definitely had a great time on set, taking it all in with admiration and reverence. It doesn't come as a surprise he would like to return, and it almost seems as a given he will. Any role for Luke would be a minor one, think Yoda in Last Jedi, but since Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher are not part of Episode IX, the creative team probably looked for a way to work Hamill into the narrative so he could help close out the Skywalker saga. The trick, of course, is making Luke's Force ghost an organic element of the film and not just simple fan service. That should be easy to accomplish, given Skywalker's connection to both Rey and Kylo Ren. His parting words to his nephew, "See you around, kid," open the door for Luke to haunt the former Ben Solo in Star Wars IX, which would be a nice twist on the classic concept. A more plausible scenario is Luke returns to Rey at her time of need to drop some Jedi wisdom, perhaps giving her that third lesson he promised. Many believe the deleted scene in the caretaker village was Luke's final lesson, but Johnson confirmed it isn't. As Rey looks to defeat her enemy, she could use some more teaching.MORE. Every major reveal in Rian Johnson's Last Jedi commentary